Hey guys, it's me, Sumar Fan 3. I originally thought about doing some funny skit on this, like I do with my other skits, but I couldn't think of a really clever um, way to pull this off without making my point seem redundant. So I thought I could just make this one personal because this one is a bit more personal to me. Um, as someone who, well, you can see in the background my Blu-rays, um, and my Super Nintendo collection, and part of my stacks right over there of my other games, for my Xbox, Wii, PS2, and PS3. Um, like I'm not just like a physical media lover, but despite my name being Super Mario Fan 03, I have been a huge PlayStation kid. Well, PS1, PS2 were of my childhood. I didn't get a PS3 when I was a kid because you know how that thing launched, right? Um, but yeah, PS1 has always been my favorite console of all time, and I've always been buying a lot of PlayStation products. Um, but yeah, if this is what Sony is doing come 2028, next year will be my last year buying future Sony products, and this is something I did not want to do. And I hope this backfires on them. I mean, certain companies that they own, particularly Santa Monica, who just like shot them, right in the ass by saying, "Hey, God of War Laufey is getting a physical release," which pretty much confirms that that game is coming out next year. Which that and Intergalactic will be my last, brand new PlayStation exclusive titles I'll be buying next year. So you may think it's really paying me, like, come on, man, just buy them digitally, just buy them digitally. No, no, I would much rather own my games. Like, I don't care if Sony announces, hey, Parappa the Rapper 3 is finally coming out. Hey, we're finally remaking Legend of Dragoon. If there's no disc on it, I don't give a shit. I'll just pass on those. And it's a good thing I don't stick with, one brand. I also have Xbox and my Switch 2 as well. And I know, Xbox will likely follow suit on that one. Hopefully not too soon though, because I want to play Persona 6. At least put Persona 6 on the Series X, please. And hey, at least we got Nintendo to fall back on as well, because I don't see Nintendo ever jumping on the digital only bandwagon. At least not that soon. And the key cards are actually a bit more useful than we give them credit for. They're still the same Switch 2 cards, all right? They're still exactly the same. It's just, it's still, you still got to, wait for the thing to, fully install. It's just like, it's just like buying a current PS5 or Xbox disc. That's all it is, really. But yeah, so next year it will be my last year buying future Sony products. And if anything, Sony's just helping me save money. That's all they're doing. They're just helping me save money. Like, this is how I fight against, Sony's bullshit plans, by not buying a single damn thing, like brand new game in 2020. If it's just digital only, like, I'll still be buying PlayStation products, but for my older consoles, like older gen, I'll just be buying, older PS5, PS4, PS3, PS2, and PS1 titles off eBay. And, that's the beauty of, having, every single console brand is like, you're just not stuck with one thing. And like, hey, I'll still be playing video games no matter what. It's really sad that's going this way. But, hey, at least I got Nintendo and Xbox to fall back on. And I get to just keep playing my older PlayStation titles. I mean, I already have like hundreds of games in my collection. So, hey, it's not that big of a deal to me as I used to think it was. So those are my 2 cents in the whole matter. What are your guys' thoughts on this matter? Leave your comments below. I'm Sumar Fan 3, and I'll see you guys next time.